6:50 a.m. I woke up this morning at 5:30. Could not go back to bed, so I just chilled on my phone for an hour. That's been happening lately. I don't know if you remember, there was this time in December where Sasha and I would wake up at 3 a.m. accidentally, or 4 a.m. and we couldn't go back to bed. So I feel like that's happening again, and I'm like, no. But we woke up and the first thing I do is open the window, and it feels so good, just like the fresh, cold air. Just like wakes you up, makes you so happy. And right now we're writing our daily gratitudes, which we do every morning in our journals, and then we share them with each other. We write down 10 little random things from the day before. Sasha's looking right now to see if there's any lavender lattes around us. I'm gonna go to the store after this to get some oat milk since we're out, and we're gonna have a good day. Oh, this is the journal which I already finished. I already went through one journal. I'm gonna grab my other one. Oh my guys. Okay, so the dresser is coming along quite well. I want to show you and give you a little update. I sanded it down, and that's a whole nother story, but we're getting there. I'm quite happy with it. Found my other journal. It's gonna be in the 60s all week in New York, and I'm so happy about that. Spring is coming. Although it's like freezing cold right now, I might actually close the window. It's really chilly, but it feels so nice. So I'm like in between. Good morning. Last night we ended up doing a fun little tradition we're gonna start. Hopefully it'll become a tradition, where we did Sundays, and we made little ice cream sundaes. Christy made some Oreos that she whipped up with random ingredients, and they happened to be gluten-free so she could eat them. And we had sprinkles and chocolate chips, and then like vanilla and chocolate ice cream. Got in our beds and watched some TV while we had our Sundays. Gonna go ahead and do my gratitude and then make some coffee. Just made the most delicious pasta salad for lunch. I have some Bonza chickpea pasta. There's red bell pepper, kale, cucumber, tomatoes, olives, and artichokes. And I also added in some pumpkin seeds for some crunch, and it is so yummy. For the dressing, I just made a really simple vinaigrette with some lemon juice, red wine vinegar, olive oil, spices, and a little bit of minced garlic. Pour that over, mixed it all together. Now I'm gonna sit down and have some lunch. I have been sitting reading all morning. Just your casual Monday morning read, a book all about taxes. I have to admit, I am definitely not one to get excited about my finances, or when it comes to that subject, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. So I avoid it at all costs, and I'm trying to get better about that by educating myself more on subjects in finance, whether it's investing, taxes, things about business. One of the things that I wanted to do was read a book about taxes, and I found this one through like finance YouTubers recommendations, and they said it's actually really interesting and entertaining when it comes to something as boring of a subject as taxes. And I have to agree, it is super interesting. It's kept my attention. I really, really love it so far. I'm like a quarter of the way into it, and I started this morning, and I'm taking some notes in a notebook so I can reference it for later. Yeah, highly recommend it if you have a business or if you just want to learn more about taxes. It's very interesting the way he like explains it, and he also explains like the purpose, which I know is probably straightforward to some people, but it's nice when it comes from someone who's like actually spent their entire career and life learning about this. Spring has finally come in New York City, which is another plus. It's been in the 60s for the past couple of days, and I think all week this weather's gonna stay around, which I'm happy. Central Park was packed on Saturday and Sunday. I didn't go out because, oh my gosh, I didn't tell you guys. The dresser, there's kind of an update to it. So yesterday on Sunday, I woke up and I decided to tackle the dresser first thing because I thought all I need to do is sand it. This will take me no time whatsoever. Nope. No. Everyone warned me that there'd be so much sawdust from the sander. And they're like, get a vacuum cleaner with, like, have it ready, start vacuuming as you're sanding to prevent any of that happening. Well, I dismissed all of that and I was like, it'll be fine, I'll vacuum afterwards. Big mistake. There was sawdust literally everywhere. And I hadn't opened any windows when I was doing it first, and Sasha walks in from the bedroom and there's like a cloud of sawdust everywhere and she's like, Christy, are you kidding me? So anyways, I ended up spending the entire day cleaning that all up because sawdust travels and our entire apartment had a thin coat of sawdust. On the bright side, did a big deep clean just in time for spring, so I called it my little spring cleaning for the weekend. So that felt nice. I cleaned the baseboards even. I scrubbed the floors, like mopped the floors, wiped down the baseboards, painted the walls. There's like some scuffs and we had leftover white paint from the building gave to us, so we just touched up some of the scuffs. I patched the place where we took our TV down. Ignored like the wires which are hanging on the walls. I was like mopping, so I wanted to move them, but I gotta figure out something to do with them because I hate when they're all on the floor. Anyways, there used to be a little wall mount there. I patched that, took it down, and painted it. That was a whole entire ordeal because the holes from that wall mount were so big, so it took like multiple rounds of patching it. And then what else did I do? Oh, I had to vacuum the entire couch because our white couch was covered in sawdust as well. I forgot that we had the shark. If you were around in December, you remember our vacuum cleaner broke right as when we had like this bad streak of luck where we literally were breaking so many glasses, and of course our vacuum cleaner was broken. So we like swiped broken glass over to the corner and picked up the big pieces and waited until we got our replacement vacuum in. We have a Dyson, like a cordless one. We just ordered whatever was like the cheapest and quickest delivery from Bed Bath & Beyond, which was the Shark vacuum. And I forgot how nice it actually is to have a vacuum which like plugs into your wall, because I feel like it's more powerful than the Dyson handheld one. At least I think ours is old or getting old, so maybe that's why. But the Shark one plugged into the wall and it has a special attachment for upholstery, so like the suction one, so I felt like I was able to get all the dust out from the couch. Our couch looks so much whiter. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it looks a lot cleaner and fluffier. And then I vacuumed these chairs as well, so everything feels nice and clean. So yeah, that was what I was up to yesterday. I was literally so exhausted by the end of the day. Like my back was out. I might go to the chiropractor today. I will see if they have any spots open because my hips and back are killing me. Like I literally think it's out of line so badly from standing all day yesterday and scrubbing the floors and all that. So I also did a deep clean in the kitchen, even though it doesn't look like it, and our tablet's still missing because we have to call someone to fix that. Anyways, I'm gonna eat my lunch and I'm gonna start on some more work. Pasta salads are probably some of like my favorite lunches to whip up because they're super easy and simple. This like reminds me of summer. It's like super fresh. And while I was making that, I listened to the morning toast. Couch. Yesterday we didn't really vlog after I can't remember what the last thing was. We had dinner and then we just were so exhausted that we kind of chilled out for the rest of the day. Sasha left just now to go to an appointment, so I am going to take advantage of the time that I have by myself. I might do a little workout. I made myself a nice coffee. This morning I woke up and I ran to the grocery store to get some more oat milk and greens because we were out of them. So got some blueberries, Siggy's yogurt, the masks, and this is the best chocolate bar from Trader Joe's. It was so nice to go outside first thing in the morning, and I don't know, just like walking out the door and feeling the cold fresh air first thing feels so good. There's something about that like stillness in the mornings in New York. I feel like every city has that, but that's just my favorite part. It's like that quiet kind of hustle bustle during like 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning. Some people are starting to wake up, some people are going to work, and it's just so nice. Also, the grocery stores aren't that busy, so I like going then. I went to Trader Joe's on Saturday and it was crazy. Normally there's a huge line wrapping around, so I thought, oh, there's no line, I'll just walk inside. So I walked in and it was insane because the escalators had all broken. This Trader Joe's is a 2-floor Trader Joe's, so half of their stuff is downstairs. So you had to walk up and down this escalator, but only one was functioning, so the one going up was broken. So they had to let people in like waves go through, so there was like stop and go traffic. and then people with carts had to all wait for the elevator. So there was lines everywhere downstairs and it was mayhem. I was like, I'm ready to get out of here. So I tried to get all my stuff and leave as quickly as possible so I didn't have to stay there longer than I needed to. Today wasn't nearly anywhere close to as bad. I don't feel like I need to address this, but I just want to like clarify it about the vlog channel. Sasha and I both share it, like I guess it's our vlog channel, but sometimes it's easier for me to pick up the camera or vice versa for her, depending on what we're doing in our days. So if like one of us isn't as present in the vlog that we post one time or vice versa, there's nothing like wrong happening. It's just that like it's hardly ever going to be 50-50 with anything we do. So we try our best both to like pick up the camera or be in the vlog when we do it. But some days like Sasha's literally sitting at the computer all day and working, and I have that day like a more free schedule or I'm doing more interesting things, so I'll pick up the camera and vlog more. It just depends. Doesn't necessarily mean anything's wrong. That's sometimes how our days go, and like sometimes it'll be easier for one of us to vlog, as in like fitting into our schedule, than for the other, and we just like give and take, kind of teamwork. It's nothing out of the normal. It's just the way we like to kind of manage and divvy things up. Just finished a little workout. This is my setup. I'm obsessed. It looks so cute. It's like all pastel colors. I've got my fave water bottle, the little bala 1 or 2 pound weights, our hand weights, guys. Our old like console stand that was there from Target ruined these weights. The wood paint, I guess, transferred onto it. And then I've got a little band. Did a little Sculpt Society workout. Put my laptop there. I feel like now that it's starting to warm up, I've been back on the smoothie game and just really craving them. And I've been making like an acai berry one. So I'll do half a packet to one of these acai superfruit packs, some berries, banana, protein powder, and water, and some coconut milk as well. Today is supposed to be a nice day outside. The high, I think, is like 68, and yesterday was just rainy and super gloomy, so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to some nicer weather. We need to get out and go shoot a couple outfits for a blog post, so we'll probably end up doing that a little later. Christy has a walk with a friend, like a walk and talk, just calling a friend and going on a walk. So I'll try to get some work done while she's out and there's quiet. And then I guess from there we'll probably get to getting everything else that we need to do done. But to start off, I just do a little bit of water. I always start off with less than I think I need, just because you can always add more, but then it's harder to get like that good thick consistency otherwise. Then after that, I will add in some mixed berries. We're almost out, so I think this is just like blueberries at this point. And then I'll take a little banana, maybe half a tablespoon of coconut milk from the can instead of doing like just like the coconut cream for some healthy fats. And also that way I don't have to use like oat milk or coconut milk as the base, and I can just use water and it still gets creamy. Actually, I'll do a scoop of protein powder once it's blended. Our blender is on its last leg. We have a Vitamix and it lasted for years. We had this one growing up and we just took it with us when we moved to New York. They don't even make this model anymore, so it's time that we get a new one, but we are dragging our feet. So now that that's more blended and the acai packet is pretty much incorporated, I'm gonna add in the protein powder. I've just been using this one from Garden of Life, and it's just a vanilla plant-based protein powder. I'm really picky about protein powders, and I usually just don't use them because I just don't enjoy the taste. They're always too sweet, and this one, it's not perfect, but it's the least worst of the protein powders. So pop in a scoop of that, a little bit of frozen spinach. We just buy bags of spinach and then we'll pop them in the freezer so that way they don't go bad for our smoothies. And sometimes I'll add in some spirulina, some blue spirulina if I'm feeling like it, but today I think I'll just stick with this. Okay, the color's not the prettiest because I added spinach in there. If I hadn't, it would have been this pretty bright red, but whatever. A few days later, we are finally ending the vlog.
Yep.
But just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being patient with us as we've had like a really weird upload schedule. Just going through life. And I feel like trying to pick up the camera when we feel inspiration. I feel like a rule of thumb for me that I really follow is if I'm not feeling creatively inspired by something, just to take some time away from it. So that way I can come back to it better than ever. And I feel like that's where I am in life right now, and just going with it, being okay with that, and not putting too many strict expectations for myself, if that makes sense.
Yep. I completely second that.
Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let us know if there is something you want to see more of in the vlogs.
If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss one of our videos.
Thanks for watching. Bye.